Second fastest for this final. So Tobi Amusan will have the responsibility. They're the fastest qualifiers, the Nigerians. There's Favour Philly, herself having a good Commonwealth Games here. She'll go down the back straight. Rosemary Chukwuma will go around the top bend. And Ocha will go on the final leg for Nigeria. There's the Australian team. They'll start in lane number 8. Connolly to Masters. And the swaying hips of the Trinidad Prito around the top bend in the sunshine. And Bert poised to hopefully receive the back. The crowd absolutely buzzing, Steph, from that win for England. And now we're going back again onto the track for the English team to try and do it again. But
heavy hitters, and so no matter what we saw in the heats, we don't actually know what's going to happen in the final.
And as we've just seen, you've got to get the baton to those on the later legs. Here we go then. A9 then Scotland. Matheson, Rees, Malone and Spence qualified 8th for this 4x100m final. Australia third fastest in qualifying, starting lane number 8. Connolly, Masters, Beecher and Ang. India starting lane number 7. Really are having a great Commonwealth Games. That triple jump goal by Paul just a few moments ago. Chand Das Nanda Yaraji. And then there'll be a roar for Jamaica in 6. Their nation holds the Games record. Silver in 2018 behind England. Kemba Nelson is ready. Lane 5, the team from England. Second fastest in qualifying, Ashley Phillips in that World Championship squad just a few weeks ago, leading them off. Nigeria in lane number 4, bronze in 2018. Amusan O'Philly, the first 2 legs for them. Lane number 3 will be Ghana. 6th fastest to qualify for this final. OK, Ali, Oka and 4 running for them. And there's your lineup for Trinidad and Tobago in lane 2. Inside 43.5 seconds to qualify St. Fort, i.e. Prito and Bertrand. So, a super men's 4x100m relay. And now our final action. Can England defend the title they won in 2018? Beating Jamaica by 6/100ths of a second on that occasion. I remember long jumper Lorraine Ugan bring the baton home for the English side. Trinidad and Tobago in 2, Ghana in 3, Nigeria in 4, England in 5, Jamaica in 6, India in 7, Australia in 8, and Scotland in 9.
Set.
The women's sprint relay for there's a clean start as well. Amusan getting out nicely in lane number 4, as expected. India going well in lane number 7, Australia in lane number 8 too. This is good running by Nigeria in lane number 4. All look pretty safe on the changeovers. Imani Lansiko flying down the back straight, as is Favour Philly of Nigeria. Second changeover, hands held high. Australia on the outside in lane 8 going well. Nigeria though, flying around with Chukwuma on the 3rd leg. Hands back for the Nigerians. A roar from her teammates. Nigeria going to take this one. England with Darren Newton in 2nd. Keep an eye on Johnson here. The Jamaican superstar comes through for bronze for the Jamaican side. But 42.10 seconds, just outside the game's record. But that was brilliant from Nigeria. Absolutely superb. The quartet was fast. Tobi Amusan was brought in. And she got the team off to an absolute flyer. 8R area record. Yes, indeed, Nigeria, you are the Commonwealth champions. England pick up the silver and Jamaica the bronze.
We've been saying all week how amazing performances from the Nigerian women have been, both on the field and now in the sprints. And I was actually reading a quote by Favour Philly, and she was talking about what the difference is. And she said the difference is we now believe in ourselves. We believe we can compete with the rest of the world. And I think that performance by their relay team just highlights the mentality that is going through that team right now.
Well, it's a national record, so you can't do any more than that. The Nigerians confirmed as the gold medal winners. England in 2nd with Philip, Lansiko, Williams and Nita. And the flags are being draped by the Nigerian team. And Elaine Thompson-Hera on the final leg, passing the Australian, passing Anang on the last leg for them. Anang would have known that the fastest woman alive was going to bear down on her. And Jamaica there confirmed with the bronze medal, the 3rd medal for Elaine Thompson-Hera at these Commonwealth Games. But what a wonderful send-off on our final morning session here. And understandably, as you say, Steph, look at the Nigerian team. Absolutely buoyed with talent and buoyed with speed.
And not just speed. I think to run that 100 metres, it's not just about speed, it's about that discipline. I think that really was what made the difference there, particularly for the Jamaicans who didn't always have the best exchanges. It was almost like England after the first exchange and then the second exchange. That's when they kept making up their ground.
Australia were flying at this point. Fair play to the Australians. They were the third fastest qualifiers there. Haven't got the raw speed, as you say, Steph, like the English team or the Jamaican team, but that was a really, really good run by the Australians there on the left of the shot. But keep an eye on Thompson here. Daryl Neita would have known that the 4-5 metre deficit was not going to be clawed back with the flying Nigerian. But Thompson here, in the final few strides, picks up the bronze for Jamaica. But in the sunshine, a very good run and a deserved run with the shouts and the scream from Rosemary Chukwuma. Absolutely brilliant.
Her bend, by the way, Chukwuma, was absolutely sensational. That was where a big part of that lead came from. She stormed that second bend. They are such a good team, the Nigerians. And isn't it interesting that it's the women's team from Nigeria who've been on fire here in Birmingham? And I think that's quite significant for African sport, not just athletics, but for African sport per se. The Nigerian women performing brilliantly. And watch this third leg round the bend step from Chukwuma. It was sensational.
Bend running is really different from running in a straight line, and you can see that she was having to almost veer to the outside of her lane just to control that speed, and then really came in to make sure there was nothing that was going to go wrong with that final exchange.
Well, it didn't. Nothing went wrong with either the first, second or third changeovers for the Nigerians. The third leg runner, Rosemary Chukwuma, women have picked up here 8 for the Nigerian team in total. That good feeling, Steph, when you know you're on the way.
Now, I love
a little
this
bit of clear ground there.
But I love this shot because Elaine Thompson-Herah isn't even in it right now, and I feel like I've been fangirling her all week. But to get the baton as far down as she was and still come out and know she can get that bronze, I mean, just what an amazing performance from her, who's already spent so much time out on this track.
Confirmation then of the women's 4x100 metre relay. That area record for Nigeria, brilliant, 42.10 seconds.
Nigerians.
England on this occasion, unlike 4 years ago, they pick up the silver with 42.41, and Jamaica pick up the bronze.